Hello, it is Wednesday, January 21st, 2026. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Wednesday crossword today, which means we're going to be solving a midweek, mid-difficulty crossword. I'll solve it normally, none of that nonsense from yesterday. And today's normally solved edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Matthew Drake, Josh Allen, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign. It is, of course, thanks to them that this series has been able to continue for these weeks, months, and years. Thank you so much to those four and to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon. To do so, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link. You'll find bonus videos there, of course, for patrons, and for benefactors, there's also the official Daily Solve mug. Thank you so much to everybody who supports the channel at any level on Patreon. All right, let's get on to today's crossword. This is a collaborative Wednesday-themed construction by Ginny 2 and Avery G. Katz, who are responsible for a small handful of puzzles each for the New York Times. It's a Wednesday-themed crossword. It was edited, as always, by Will Shortz. Let's start solving. Practiced pitches. Spiels, probably, like an ad pitch. Italian apology. Scusi, you might say. Excuse me, pardon me. Some pullover shirts are polo shirts. Any course whose name ends in 101, right? In the sort of North American university course numbering system, that would be an introductory course, an intro. Bird with a plume that ounce for ounce was once worth more than gold. Is it an egret? I actually don't know. Lee has a hot bowl of congee to start off his day. I mean, that would be a hot bowl, a sort of rice porridge. And it's italicized, so it's part of a theme. I wonder if this will be one of those ones where it's a story and it just sort of keeps going throughout the grid. I don't know. Anyway, this does look like egret. So in need of a massage, say, your muscles could be sore. Enemy of the Avengers, the Ultras, maybe? Constellation near the Big Dipper. I don't think that's an A. Leo. Leo's a constellation. Gentlemen in Granada would be Signors. Ultron. I have heard that name, Ultron. Okay. Yes, I've not seen any of the Avengers films, but I have at least heard of that. Okay. Like those local to Universal Studios Japan. I actually don't know where that is, what city that's in. Is that what it's going to be? Is it going to be the sort of demonym for a particular city? I'm not sure. What arms might do on a final gym rep? Collapse? Does that fit? No, it doesn't. Give out? Maybe, yeah, that's your last rep because you literally gave out. Captured? Maybe give out is wrong. Like government bonds and Uber drivers. I have no idea what that one is. Blank minority. Oh, vocal minority? I think give out might be wrong. Mrs. en français would be Madame. Yeah, this is definitely wrong. Okay. Okay, so that's MME for Madame. Bit of sweat, a bead of sweat. British title could be Lord, maybe? What arms might do on a final gym rep? Why can't I see what this is? It probably ends with E. Ultimatum ender, or else. Yeah, you might issue an ultimatum and say, you better do this, or else. Hide one's roots, perhaps, is to dye them. Oh, this isn't Lord, okay. So, roots of your hair. And then ones with the munchies, maybe. Something eats. Ones with the, I don't know. British title, lady? Ones with the munchies, maybe, I'm not sure. Okay, Lee has a hot bowl of, oatmeal to start his day. Oh, is this the same? It is. It's exactly the same clue. Lee has a hot bowl of congee to start his day, a hot meal of oatmeal, which I misspelled. Okay, so maybe we'll have several more cases of that. What arms might do on a final gym rep? Oh, tremble, right? As you're sort of lifting the weight, your arms are kind of trembling. Okay. Captured, if you captured something, you took it. Like government bonds and Uber drivers. Oh, they're rated or rate. I mean, yeah, government bonds and Uber drivers both get ratings. They are rated, but I don't know what this is. Ones with the munchies, maybe. Potheads, famously. So, ethnic minority, there we go. Life across the blank is much the same. No idea what we're looking for there. Like those local to Universal Studios Japan. What was this one again? Gentlemen in Granada. Oh, Signor, sorry. Señores. Sorry, that was just totally wrong what I put in. And this could then be Osakan. So maybe Universal Studios Japan is in the city of Osaka. Right. Okay. Sorry about that. That was a poor entry. Life across the blank is much to say. I don't know what that's about. Like the study of the Kabbalah, it's esoteric. Oh, excuse me with an E. Sorry. I guess it depends. Am I right that this would depend on whether you're addressing it sort of familiarly or formally, or to more than one person? I think that would be the difference between the I and the E. Like the study of the Kabbalah would be esoteric. Yeah, study of kind of esoteric, sort of mysticism, Jewish mysticism in this case. Okay, life across the I still don't know what that is. British title could be Sir, so if you've been knighted, you're addressed as Sir. Polarizing punctuation choice. The Oxford comma or some kind of comma, serial comma, is that what it's called? Yes. Where if you have X, Y, and Z, whether you have a comma after the Y or not. It's the sort of serial comma or the Oxford comma, about which some people disagree. I don't see any reason not to have it personally, but that's just me. Drill insert would be a die? I don't know. A drill insert. A bit. So is this not... Oh. Oh, maybe this is Osakan with an A. Sorry, I didn't look back at that. Rateable. Right, okay. You can rate government bonds and drivers. I'm making all sorts of input errors here today. So drill insert is a bit. You put a bit into a drill in order to, of a certain size, to drill a certain sized hole or what have you. Shredded as a contract. You tore it up. Top of the line is A1, maybe the best. Prefix with vitamin or tool. Multivitamin, multi-tool. Athlete aiming for a 4-minute finish, perhaps. I'm not sure. Sprinter, I'm not sure. One end of an electrolytic cell. Is that an anion? Complete disrepair. Yeah, so something's in complete disrepair. It's in ruin. Says blank to his neighbor, then heads on his way. Oh, says hello. Oh, it's an anode. Sorry. Anode. That was what I had in my mind, but I confused it with a different concept. Okay, so yes, says hello to his neighbor, then heads on his way. Is that also what this is going to be? Yes. Says blank to his neighbor, then heads on his way. I don't know. But it looks like we've got mirrored clues. And then we've got something different running down. Pacific something? Life across the Pacific? I don't know. Friend or foe, so maybe it is. Recycling container, a tin, or a bin, recycling bin, sorry. A tin could itself be recycled. Treatment for a sprained ankle, you might ice it. Life stories are biographies. Slime is goo. So Pacific Ocean. Oh, what? Why? Is that related to the theme? I'm not sure. Okay, we'll keep going. I mean, it is related. Obviously, it is related to the theme because it's italicized. I just mean, is it related to these or is something else going to be in common to all of them? These in Spanish. Estas or estos. Says blank to his neighbor, then heads on his way. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm still not sure. Bracket busting wins in March Madness. Upsets in a tournament. Underdog wins. Let float as a currency. You could unpeg your currency from a pegged exchange rate to a different currency. You could, and then therefore it's floating currency. Pertaining to hair would be, not sure. Welcome sight for a sailor. Patronizes at a restaurant. Eats at or eats in. Says they might be foiled. Plans? Plots. You could foil someone's dastardly plot. All, I'm not sure, pertaining to hair. Pillic or something like pill. That is hair prefix, and I can't think what it is. Welcome sight for a sailor. Not a storm, that would be unwelcome. I don't know. Like the villain at the end of a Scooby-Doo episode. Presumably it ends with ED, muted. Doesn't make any sense. Athlete, a miler, someone who's trying to run a 4-minute mile. I see, that's the athlete. So Jay-Z's and Alicia Keys' Empire State of Mind, the song. So warm and cozy is homey. Oh, outed. Yes, the villain at the end of a Scooby-Doo episode is outed, and often they're wearing some kind of disguise. Okay. Classic POW movie starring Steve McQueen with the film, the Second World War film, The Great Escape. Pertaining to hair. Welcome sight for a sailor. Smoke? I don't think that makes sense either. Why can I not see what these things are? Says... Ugh, this is crazy I just can't think of any of those. Heavyweight, a ton is a heavyweight. Transaction on an online marketplace could be an Etsy sale, maybe. You buy something on Etsy. Government sites for testing pollutants. Oh, maybe it's an eBay sale, because this could be the EPA something. EPA labs, yes. Those would be sites where things might be tested. So Abu Dhabi, there we go. Entertainer who says, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you going to love someone else? I don't know. I hopefully will recognize the name, but I'm not sure offhand. Bonafide, the genuine article, Bonafide article. Oh, RuPaul. There we go. Okay, yes. All right, great. So this stuff's coming together. I hope I can find my way back up into that little area over on the left. Ones with chiseled abs are question mark. What's the pun here? Chiseled abs. Oh, torsos? Why is that a pun? Is it referring to a sculpture, like it's literally been chiseled into marble or stone or something? Opportunity to dress up. Something sign? No. Collectible collectible caps in the 90s. I remember these were Pogs. Yeah, little sort of, you'd flip them or something. I don't even remember what you did with them, but they were very popular for a couple of years. Opportunity to dress up. I don't know. With gossip and beer over Friday's ping pong game? No. Beer pong? What pong? Is this the same? It is. Okay, we'll come back to it. Steely Dan album whose name is pronounced Asia. Oh, right. I don't know Steely Dan very well, but I do know they have an album, Asia, spelled A-J-A. Oh, Mahjong. Okay, that's the game. Friday's Mahjong game. Okay. A tile-based game. Like, not similar in rules, but like the New York Times Pips game that I also solve poorly most of the time. Provide for free as a drink would be to comp someone a drink. Suffix with metaphor, sorry, method or metaphor. And pine, to ache for something is to desire it, to pine for it. Satisfies as pleases. And then government organization and alias. Okay, I've never seen this, but my guess would be the CIA, actually. Doesn't mean what else is it going to be in this cross. So suffix with method or methodical or metaphorical. Yeah, that was actually straightforward. So the opportunity to dress up is an occasion, sort of party or something. Inflation measures, for short, are CPIs, consumer price indices, maybe? Like financial inflation, monetary inflation. Spar on a sailing boat would be, I'm not sure. Comment that breaks the fourth wall. Okay, this isn't CPIs. So, it's probably PSIs, pounds square inch. So it's not, monetary inflation, but rather air pressure in a tire or something like that. Okay, so the comment that breaks the fourth wall in a piece of theater, say, is an aside, it's meant for the audience. A feudal lord is a liege. German steel city is Essen. Luxurious cotton fabric is sateen. With gossip and beer over Friday's bridge game. I don't understand the theme, I'm sorry. Eagles' nests are Aries, nests high up on a crag or something. So the three kingdoms in Chinese history, e.g. would be an era, that's the era, the three kingdoms era in Chinese history. And then spar on a sailing boat is a sprit, like a bowsprit. I don't know very much about rigging boats, but I recognize the term at least. Okay, so all else? I'm all ears. That would fit. So pertaining to hair, polar. Oh, right, like at the pole of your head or something. No, it's got to be the eye, because that is hair related kind of root word, isn't it? Let's see. Says. Why do I not see what that is? Welcome site for a sail. Oh, the shore. The shore. Oh, says ni hao. Oh, right. Okay. Oh. I finally understand the theme. That took me long enough. Okay. So this is hello in Chinese. So ni hao. Okay. And then these, yeah, estas. Estos. There we go. I see. Okay. It's the other side of the Pacific. Life across the Pacific Ocean is much the same. I get it now. Okay. So we're referring to kind of people engaging in essentially the same activities on both sides of the uh, Pacific Ocean. So we've got North America on one side, obviously, and then China in this particular case on the other. And so Lee has a hot bowl of congee or oatmeal, and Lee, of course, is a name that you could find both commonly. I mean, obviously, you could find it anywhere, but you could commonly find it in North America or China. So that's a good detail. What else? Yes, and then okay, so it is sort of a little story. Lee has a bowl of congee or oatmeal to start off his day, says ni hao or hello to his neighbor, then heads on his way. And then no, wait, I missed something. Wait, did I? Does nothing come in between heading on his way? Oh, I guess not. Yeah, so says ni hao or hello to his neighbor, then heads on his way. And then I guess we go straight to with gossip and beer over Friday's mahjong or bridge game. There we go. That is life being much the same across the Pacific Ocean. So a nice, simple theme, but it's a good idea and well executed. And they found, equivalent words or phrases, not synonymous, but obviously sort of serving a similar function, words or phrases that fit in the symmetrical grid, which I always imagine must be a bit tricky. And there we go. That was our theme. Reasonably approachable as far as themes go. You don't need to do very much kind of lateral thinking. You can just sort of solve the clues individually. It's just in then observing what they mean at the end of it that you have to sort of think about it a bit. And I'm glad I did figure that out before stopping the video. And that's it. That was the Wednesday crossword. Let me know how you fared with this one in the comments below the video or the Daily Solve Discord chat server. And I'll be back tomorrow for the Thursday edition of this series, of course, when the theme might get more involved than this. That's often how it goes. So do join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Wednesday. Take care.